Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to RocketDogRc. Product review is going to be basically for the FJ Cruiser. What kind of parts are available for it today, and just kind of give you a general oversight of, you know, what's available, what I'm doing to my FJ, and we'll obviously get some crawl videos with it afterwards. But let's get started on that. Alright, so as you can see, I got here some rock sliders. These are from Scalar Fab. It's the only place that I know that's doing anything for like steel bumpers, rock sliders, and stuff like that. So these are actually pretty neat. These I think were like $55 or something like that, if I remember correctly. But you know, I got all the options. I got the double bar. I got the bottom skid, so it goes over the rocks a lot better. It's got multiple adjustments on it. These things are pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to putting these on the FJ, and then I'll get you some pictures of these before and after for when I get these installed. Also, what I got, I know the FJ has links on it and everything, but I went ahead and bought some from Hot Racing. Let's see. There's the part number. Hopefully you can read that. Alright, so anyways, I just went out and bought these because I just wanted to buy them. Alright, but we'll see how these work. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the links that are on it, but I'm not really a big fan of Hot Racing's links anyways. So I figured I'd just try these and see how it works out. Here's what else I got. STRC. I got knuckles. I believe, yeah, these are all brass components. So I got a brass knuckle. It's like what they're doing on the TRX4. They're putting all the brass components on it and stuff like that. So STRC, my biggest concern is this is not an 8-degree Ackerman style like Vanquish does, you know. But I'm gonna try it out, see what it's like. If I don't like it, I'll probably pull them off, change them, or whatever. But I got the lockouts for the rear. Here's some part numbers for you. These are the rear lockouts. These are in brass. And then here's the C-hubs. And let's see, I got this is aluminum. This isn't brass or anything like that. But these are the steering hubs that go on the knuckles, which are gonna be right here. These are the brass steering knuckles for the FJ. Does it have the price on these? No, I was thinking. I don't know what the price is that I paid for these, so I do apologize there. And these are the shock mounts for the front and rear. See, this one here is the rear shock mounts, and then here I got the front ones to replace those aluminum components. Now, I thought I had the orange diff cover, but I don't know where it's at. Oh well. I'll take a look at it and see if I can find it. It's got to be in a box around here somewhere. I'm definitely running out of room on the bench. I mean, it's a 4x8 workbench, and it's just literally covered with RC stuff. So, all right. So let me get the FJ up here. All right. So here's the FJ. As you can see, still has no interior or anything like that. I got the Voodoos on it. I know I have an orange diff cover for it, but I don't know where it's at. I might have thrown it in a box or something like that. But yeah, these Voodoos, these are the 4.7, 1.9 wheel Voodoo KLRs. These, they're on the Vanquish wheels too, by the way. I've had these for about a year or so. I just never put them on anything because I didn't have anything that was gray other than my honcho, But then when this came out, I was like, ooh, I could put those wheels on there. And yeah, they look good. Got the voodoo's on there. This thing works out pretty good. But get this off here. We'll get all these other components on the front axles, and I gotta do something about that. I don't really care for that. It's a pain in the ass here out on the trail. And alright, so there's a battery in here. Another clip. I also have, which I don't have here now, is a new battery relocation kit. Basically what it's going to do, it's going to move this from here farther forward and lower down, so kind of give you a lower center of gravity. That's coming in the mail. I don't have that here yet, but as you can tell, get the Holmes Hobbies steering servo ESC. I kept the stock motor in it just for now. I guess I'll run it till it burns out or whatever, but other than that, it's all stock, you know, in the wheels and tires. But what we'll do is we'll get these replaced, put the brass units on it, put the knuckles and C-hubs on, and we'll go from there and we'll get some running video. Alright, thanks. Okay, so as you can see here, I got a little bit of work done, and I did find these right here. So basically what I got is this is the orange one. It replaces this here for your diagonal link for your 3-link suspension. There's the part number for that one. These actually look pretty nice. And then you got your steering arms. There's a part number for that. These look pretty nice. They're going to be direct replacements. And then that's what the Chinese people do, is they build the same thing out of a different material and color, and then they sell it. There's no ingenuity there. Much of an ingenuity there, I should say. But that's good, because when you're looking for stock replacements like this, but you just want to upgrade them. And then there's a part number for that. I got 2 of these. One for the front and one for the rear. And on those links, so you got the plastic links. There's the other one for the rear. All these are steel and replace the plastic link. So now they give you a steel 3rd link for the front, but I don't see one in here for the panhard bar unless I gotta build it. And I don't see it. So I might have to reuse the panhard bar, this link right here, which is just silly. But anyways, it is what it is. And they have some of the extra mounts, I guess, so you could probably turn it into a 4-link or whatever you want to do there. I'm not really sure. I haven't got that far. So that's it right there. As you can tell, I got the front end apart. It came apart really easy. A lot of screws. Oh my god, there's a lot of screws. But that's good. So we'll get all this off here. Keep this thing all apart. Alright, so get these ugly aluminum pieces off. Alright, so there's that. And I need the clamp for the front. Let's see, is it this one? Yes. So these aluminum ones turn into a brass, which is going to add a little bit more weight down on the bottom. So that'll be pretty good. Just kind of run through this here real quick, and take a look what we got here. Double bagged. Now I don't know which one goes where because it doesn't really say. This, okay, there we go. I get it. Alright, so this is the bottom piece. You know what? Let's do this. Let me get this knuckle out of here. Come on. What the hell? Is there something on there? A chunk of metal in that bearing right there. Alright, so there's the bearing, get that C-hub off. I want to grab the C-hub for that side. Where's it at? Right here. So we can do this and we'll get it all mixed up. Do one side at a time. You match your parts. Make sure everything's going to be good, hunky-dory. Okay, so this is gonna be a little difficult here. Where'd the knuckle go? Oh, here it is right here. Let's see where we're at. This is the right, so I think I need the left. These are actually pretty nice, these little knuckles. They look good. I get the bearing back in it. It's kind of weird how they got this bearing set on here. Because there's nothing for the bearing to sit in there, it just floats. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Well, maybe I gotta change the bearing. Let's see if this is gonna still fit on an axle. This is the same size as that. Alright, so that poses a problem because the bearing's not fitting inside that knuckle. See, now when you put it in the plastic one, it moves around too. Well, that's pretty crappy. Because that lets this whole thing move around. Unless, oh I see, well I wonder if this goes inside here. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Okay, so I guess we're okay. I was thinking that the bearing should have like a counter recess inside the hub to hold the bearing steady, but that's not the case, so that's alright. Everything seems to be good to go. Alright, so let me go ahead and get some more of this put together, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I came up with and how the assembly went. Alright. Alright guys, as you can tell I got it all back together, and yeah, it took me a little bit. The rock rails were a little difficult to put in there. The holes didn't really line up, so I had to get in there and file and make sure everything fit, get everything back together. But you can see underneath here, got the new diff cover, all the links on it. It's now a true 4-link, unlike it was with the wishbone. It's a 3-link in the front. It's got all the brass knuckles and the C-hubs in it, plus the brass shock mounts and link mounts. So yeah, there's definitely some additional weight on this, you can tell, and so that, I think with that much weight on there, it's pretty much going to help it plant to the ground, so it'll crawl. I actually got this into, this is what I was talking about, the low center of gravity, the battery thing. So this is it, Club 5 Racing. This is where I got my low center of gravity for the FJ, and there's the part number and everything right there. So I'm going to take this out because I just took that top off. Let's see what we got here. Now it looks like it's got like a mid shock tower, rear shock tower brace on it. That's what that looks like, if I remember correctly. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it go right back there. This is a pretty beefy piece. It's all 3D printed and everything like that. I don't remember what I paid for this. I can't remember. What is going on with this thing? It's all sealed together. Alright. Now I'm assuming this is going to be 3D printed too. Yeah. And looks like it is supposed to go this way. So I need to get this out and I need to get this in here. They gave a couple of O-rings. I don't know if you can see this. That's actually a pretty cool little piece. It's got little O-rings on it. There's an arrow right there. Touch it. It's got to point this way. So I'll go in, I guess I'll go in here like this. I hope I don't have to cut these off. These little tabs right here for that thing to go on there. Because if I did, I might not be able to use this. So I'm not going to go cut those off. You know, I've been working on this for about 4 hours now just to get the rock rails on and to get all the STRC stuff on there. The inside I checked the diff for a lube and everything, made sure everything's good to go. But yeah, this thing is nice now. I mean, it's got a good weight to it. It's going to be really nice. Alright, but let me see what I can do with this and see how I'm going to use this. I don't know. I might not use it. I might just, I don't know what I'm going to do. 'Cause there's what are those holes for? Supposed to bolt it down somewhere? I don't know. We'll figure it. I got to get this off of here and we'll see what's going to go from there. Alright, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that we're back here, I did not put this on. And I do have to trim those. And with these rock rails, there's no way for this to even fit. You'd have to drill the frame and everything like that. So yeah, I just opted not to use it. I'll go back to this. The way it's set up, it'll work with this just fine. You know, with all this brass up front and everything, it's gonna counterweight this, so it'll balance it out pretty good. So that's all I'm really worried about. But other than that, that's where I'm at with this. So I'm kind of thinking about something, and I'm thinking about doing an interior for this like I did for the red JK. So I don't know if that's gonna fit, but I'm going to pop that top off and then I'll take a look at it, see if it will. And then if that's the case, I'll just buy one of those interiors. But there you go. Yeah, these rock rails are nice. I think I got some inner fender wells too I'm going to try and do for this that I'm going to use from the Jeep too. And that'll be on a product review coming up. So stay tuned. We'll get this out on the trail with all the new modifications on it, and then see what we can do from there. And hopefully we can get the interior and done for this. I'd like to get a light kit for it too, so if not, I'll just put a light bar on the top or whatever. I'm looking for a different bumper. I did get a bumper today. It is, figure out where it's at. It's around here somewhere. I do have this, the SSD bumper. I wanted to put this on the red JK, but I might just put it on here because that'll look pretty nice. These SSD bumpers are super trick, all milled from CNC aluminum and everything. So yeah, they're awesome. Alright guys, there you are. There's the product review and the update on the HPI Venture. If you have any questions, put it down below. I'll try to get some more of these done. I probably won't do as many as I was before, but they'll come out every now and then. I got a few pretty cool products that I want to take a look at, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, have a good day. Thanks.